10 bicep curls. Don't really bring it down past here because then you're losing the tension on your biceps. Just like to come down to here, not very much, and then we'll go here, straight into it. Just get 10 more. Trying not to bring it down as far, and you don't really want to swing like this. That's not really doing much for you. That's good. To do is right here. Do you enjoy core exercises? Because I do. Core is the worst thing ever. So, best things for you. 100 reps.
Is that a weight involved?
I either do.
Because he has You gotta bust it out.
No, they're so good at this. Because like I can change the weight by just turning it.
That's cool.
So
And he just adds these extra things when he wants it heavier. Uh-huh. So he said 50 toe touches. Start small. How many of those do you do?
Probably 60, 30 on each side.
Okay, 60.
But just to start, I'd probably go with like 50 Russian twists, 25 toe touches. Nothing crazy, I mean. Heavier weight, right? Shit, you already know.
Good.
Yeah, about the lightweight, I mean, I'm still using 15.
Because you don't want to bulk.
Yeah.
You want
bring
to
it up.
load
3 sets of 25. Trying to like burn out the muscle to like condition it. Because it's endurance. Water polo is endurance. I mean, obviously for baseball, I switch it up to a little bit more heavier to incorporate strength. But you can do that too if you want to like shoot harder or anything like that. But like if you want, it's like it throws you off trying to catch it, it swings you around. So like throw it out. Throw it to the side. You have to really brace yourself to not get thrown off. And you're really like works on all your stabilizer muscles in your legs, especially like when you're trying to when somebody's faking at you and like you're trying to stay up out of the water. You can definitely stay up longer. Stay in an athletic position to actually feel that. If you lock out your knees, it's not. Just bend your knees, get them up, and now do Russian twist.
Yeah.
Always touch your knee before. No half reps. That stuff's good for you. All the way down your ankles and up. You'll begin to feel the burn in your hamstrings. Do about 10 of these. You'll be good.
What weight for him?
Huh?
What weight?
I mean, I'm using 35s right now.
Probably a little lighter.
About 30.
Just probably in the beginning, and once you get the rhythm of it.
Yeah.
The one thing with deadlifts, Kyle, is if you're not mindful, like how he has that athletic posture, if you do it and you use your back more,
The floor and hinge at your hips, not at your back.
the soreness
all the
that
way down.
sets in can kind of throw your back off a little bit.
Okay, show him again.
Okay.
Maybe stand sideways to him
So
so you can
Never-
see how he's standing.
even when doing anything, you don't want to have your knees locked down. That's not athletic. Slight bend, just barely, just enough, and only hinge at your hips.
So pay attention to what his upper body's doing.
Like my back stays the same, and I'm just hinging my hips.
There you
Look,
go.
I'm going about to midway through my shins. But you always have to keep your posture good because your mom is right. Into this right here. So then lay out flat, hands flat, here, go. And do a scorpion, hold that for about 3 seconds. And switch, do another one, and it just releases your mid.
Yes,
and
you're
low
gonna need
back.
to, you're gonna lay down and try this. Get next to him. It's so cool that you have this space back here. It's like the perfect. He's like, this is my area.
Yep. There you go.
Baseline, buddy. This is your baseline. Nice.
March 13th, 2024. So mark it.
Try to keep that right shoulder on the floor.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah, there'll be moments when you get to the point where you're like, ooh, this is a good stretch, not a.
Once you loosen those up, then you have to re-strengthen them. So what I like to do are Supermans. They're called Supermans. And it's where you go here, hold for 3, down. Hold, down. And you can definitely feel that in your low back. You're pinching.
Is that where you feel it?
Just how high the legs are.
That one's always good. There's one more I was thinking of before going back.
Do you do pigeon pose? Does that help?
Say that again?
Pigeon
Pigeon
pose?
You know how you
sometimes.
Or
but-
that
tuck your
maybe
leg
that's.
through when you're
so
on your
then
hands?
I'll go
Oh, okay.
like the 90s here. Turn around and
That's
track
good.
as far as I can.
Say you're right. There you go. Yeah, we know nothing. It's okay.
Because we won't look We've been the moms too long.
And then decline, the lower part. So, and you don't even have to bench for those movements. I mean, if you can do 10, that's great. These are hard.
And inclines when you put it in front.
Correct. So that's good for chest. If you don't have the dumbbells, I mean, there's always alternates.
How many reps in for push-ups?
Would you also use your, what's that called again?
Bosu
Oh,
or bozo?
Boso. Would you use that for incline
So
or?
after, like, I throw for baseball, we do these in school. It's push-ups with like
Oh.
an unstable surface, and you'll go into the middle, do a push-up, and to the side, do a push-up.
That's like wrist.
You have to do 5.
Well, what does that do? Besides hurt.
So when you're building muscle, you have to tear it up first. Then you have to rebuild it. And this is my next thing. What do you put in your body? Like for protein. So like after most of my workouts, like at school, just a cup of protein, shake it up, right after you do it, then your body starts rebuilding muscle, and your arm will start to feel a lot better. Extra sore.
Gotta have the muscles for this. That's what
That's why, like, after you stretch something out, if you think something's tight, it's probably because it's not strengthened. That's why it's most insensitive. Like, my triceps are sore right now because I just threw today, and I haven't really rebuilt them yet because I'm gonna do them when I lift. So here, and then I'll go into something to strengthen it. This is too heavy, but.
Right.
Here, here. Just strengthen it or tear it up. And then I'll probably down with a protein shake. And we'll probably feel better probably by Friday.
Monday lift, normally it's 8 exercises, probably 6 to 7 sets of each thing. This is at school though, so I mean, how I would do it if I had to do it at home, I'd probably do Monday like biceps, triceps, maybe some forearm exercises, and maybe some mobility. Then Tuesday I'd go legs. Wednesday I'd probably work on something like arm care, like that, to strengthen all the stabilizing muscles. Then Thursday, lots of mobility work. Not really much high intensity training because you're trying to get ready for the weekend. Lots of stretching, maybe some core if you want, but I think you should do core after everything.
Okay.
Like core is just a finisher to your workout. 100 Russian twists, just something to finish you off.
And so in the core, do you always do the same, or every time you do core, you do something a little bit different?
I'll switch it up every now and then. I mean, you could really do anything. Like some days I'll do only obliques, like side planks, then I'll go into Russian twists. And then some days I'll do leg lifts, hands up either side, go here, and then I'll go straight into toe touches, working the central core. Like just different spots in the core, because there's all different muscles, all different spots. Before I do anything, I go squeeze out my fingers here, kind of here, then I'll turn my wrist this way, and on the other one, just go here. Just make sure all your fingers are like coordinated. So go here. Just feel the stretch all across your fingers, and like it just loosens them up. Because like when you first wake up, if somebody threw you a ball, you'd easily jam your finger. This is like warming your fingers up, just so like you don't hurt anything. And also helps you feel more coordinated when you're like grabbing a water polo ball or grabbing a baseball, anything like that. Those are always good. So I can clip it on any fence, tie it around on any pole. You can do it anywhere. So what I like to, I'll start by warming up like this. 15 of these gets all the blood moving. Especially if you're gonna warm up. Like if you're warming up before a game, start with these, and then I don't have a fence to hook these up with, so
You tie it to the.
I'll follow.
Do you want me just to hold it and pretend I'm a fence?
Yeah, sure. So before a game, I'll warm up with these to get my shoulder warm. Here, internal, external. Internal, external. 15 on internal. Tricep. 15. And then I'm gonna come here. Pull to get your scap right. I'm gonna feel it. This activates your scap right there. Then you pull up. Out. Pull. Up. It's one of my favorites. So that's like if you're gonna warm up. If you want to strengthen your arm, same thing really applies. Internals 15, externals 15. 15 of these, but then come here. And it has to be really slow and controlled. Those are good. And then just straight lock into this position right here at a 90.
how slow and controlled it is. It's not just going like this,
Yeah, this
right?
doesn't do anything.
That's not going to do anything. It's the resistance and the pull.
And then after you do all that, your arm is going to be on fire, all that. But once you do enough of that, your arm will tighten up to a point where it can get very bad and you might need surgery all day.
So it's one of the things I do to like keep it from just snapping. So get here at an angle right here, straight in front of you. Lean over and push it down as far as you can.
And see where
Yours isn't gonna do this because I've been doing this
Yeah,
stretch
see
for
where
the
you're
past
at,
2.5 years.
Let him see where he's at on it. Make sure he gets his arm positioned right. Brayden.
Okay. So.
You don't lean backwards. You want to be up on your. Get up onto your hip.
Lean up on.
Like on. There you go.
There you go. Just put it anywhere. Just put your arm anywhere.
You feel it?
Yeah. It's like right in the middle.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And this will keep you from ever having any shoulder problems.
Or bad ones anyway.
And you can push down with your arm instead of me pushing down. You can push down with your arm and go as far as you need. You have to stay leaning on that hip or else it won't work. It'll just be like doing nothing.
Can you try it the other way?
Oh, is he left-handed?
On both.
You're both? Okay, well, that's good. Yeah, I mean, Brayden does it both, too. I think if you Google it, it's called a sleeper stretch, right?
Yeah.
He learned this from the orthopedic when he separated his shoulder
Oh,
driving
wow.
a go-kart at K1.
Yeah, don't do that.
He doesn't get hurt playing sports. He gets hurt. He got
Being a
T-boned.
kid.
He got T-boned. I told him that was him. I told
One
him,
of my
go be a
water
kid.
polo friends.
Go be a kid,
T-boned.
right? And he ended up getting T-boned, and then he separated his shoulder.
Oh,
So when he went to the orthopedist,
how old was he?
13.
Oh my gosh. But the orthopedist got him back together.
He did, but the main thing was that stretch. He goes, I don't want to, because he told me he did water polo and baseball and all that. He goes, I don't want to see you in 2 years. Here's what will save you, and it's that.
Wow.
And he does that at night. When he first was injured, he did it every night before he went to bed.
Can you try the ones that he's doing right now?
Okay, so you go here. You gotta get your body as close to the wall as possible. Also stretches out, delt, all that. And right there, this is one of my favorites because it'll open up these tiny little muscles up here near your armpit and your lat. It's just lean down into it. It should open up. Try not to bend your arm as much and get a little closer to the wall if you got it. And it just opens up everything here, keeps
Feel
everything
the
loose. Yeah.
Does good. Do your other side too so you can feel the balance.
Move your body a little closer, a little less bend.
There you go.
Oof. That even looks better. Just. Yes. I'm a new person.
These ones are really thick. You may not be ready
this
for
is
them.
one of the thickest caliber of jig bands you can get. It doesn't.
So you might want to go a little
I
lighter.
have the same one of these. It's just not this.
He has like the band, the.
Is it the
Oh,
yellow
like
one?
the
The
ones
yellow
where you stand
ones.
on it and
No,
go
I
like,
don't
or
have
the
the
ones where you
yellow
No,
stand
no,
on it with
his,
the handles?
it's like a purple. It's like a purple colored one.
But is it ones where you like stand on it and pull this thing
Make
like
sure you keep your
I mean, it's like a
elbow
thick,
little
wide-
further back, so like it's
a band,
tucked down
like a
into your
stretchy
arm.
band?
It
Yeah,
doesn't have,
But doesn't have a grip.
yeah.
So right about the hip bone.
But I like how that can clip in, because then
Yeah.
if we had like a, even if we had something
Not to
kind
move
of
your wrist.
into the wall, he
Yeah,
could.
or you, I mean, you can even go use the light pole for heaven's
Oh,
sakes. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like or
yeah.
whatever.
Oh,
yeah,
no,
because you
that's
can
totally-
just wrap it around.
Wrap it around your
Yeah.
tree.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wherever you can get a good.
And then go
torque.
external. So if external, you're not going to be as strong. Like anything external, you're not going to be as strong.
There you go.
So this is
But think angles. Think like that.
So
think
when you
like
keep
the.
your elbow tucked. You're definitely gonna want to feel like you're gonna want to go like this with your elbow and get it away from your body.
You want to keep it close.
So act like you're like squeezing a little like squeeze ball right here and don't let it move. And then once you feel your elbow starting to go away, that's all the range of motion you need. It's fine.
I'm interested in the one you had where you were, I think you were up here and you had it out or up like this. You were doing
So
something.
I pull back to activate my scapula, and then I go up to activate just everything in my shoulder. Which wakes up everything.
Well, if you
Yeah,
need to
you
show
told
them.
me before.
Square. No square yet. Here. Good. Start in front. Pull back. Good. Now go
Now
up.
raise your hand up. There you go.
And
Ooh.
try and feel yourself reaching.
Slowly. It's
But you still
control.
want the 90 degree.
Here, let me see. Let me show you something real quick. So you don't want to go back a little too far back. You don't want to go back that way.
Like, don't
You
turn your
want to
body.
turn your body.
Stay
You
forward.
want to try and get your arm to tilt back like this.
Keep your arm here.
I mean, and that's where not having as much tension, because the more laid back you can get is the more whip you're going to create when you're throwing the ball.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
Yeah. Yeah, that comes from the looseness
And
and
that's
this.
part of how baseball works. When I'm pitching, and when I come here, I'm so far back.
Is that what he does? He
here,
pitches.
It's all the whip coming through that just creates a rubber band effect, and the ball will just come out of your hand a lot quicker.